Hello and welcome to Farmspace. I am in Wadeville this morning. Okay, so Bolt and Engineering, BED, have got their Industrial and Technology Expo 6 and 7 November. I'm talking to Earle here. We're going to run you through and what does it look like and how does it happen that you get all your parts and everything on time every time. Let's take a look at, let's lift up the skirts a little bit, see what they're doing here, what they can give you, and what are the stuff that you can look forward to on this Technology Expo. So, let's hear it. Earle, how are you doing?
Fine, and you?
No, I'm good,
Good
thanks.
morning.
Yeah, it is actually a good morning, eh? A few drops of rain always makes it
Yes,
better.
we had some nice rain now, yes.
Listen, just quickly, Bolt and Engineering, or BED, just give me a quick rundown. Who are you guys and what is it that you exactly do?
Okay, well, Bolt and Engineering Wadeville, we're the first branch.
Yeah.
Mark Hilch and Ernie Bonnet started this branch.
So this is literally where it started.
This is where it started, yes.
Let's say in the heart of the industrial complex, something like that.
Yes, yes.
And what was it that you originally started with? Because you're with the company now, what, 22, 23 years almost?
22 years, yes.
22 years that you're with the company. So how did it look back in the day?
You know, the sales counter most certainly didn't look like the way it's looking now. We have done a lot of extensions.
Yeah.
The counter, we finished this about 8 months ago. So yes, we have, the company has grown, we've added on.
And so primarily, what is it that you guys provide to customers? I mean, let's quickly go
Sure,
through here.
sure.
I see you've got some tools here and so forth, but what is the heart of the business?
First and foremost, it's bolts and nuts, fasteners.
Yeah.
Second to that, we do a large range of tools. Hand tools, Cromwell Kennedy, we do Cador, a large range of power tools, all your Torcroft,
Yeah.
DIY, it's
So literally anything that I could want at the end of the day to basically fix stuff, am I correct?
yeah, I think for our customers coming onto the counter, we would like to have a mix of most products, where we can service the customer immediately.
Yeah. And just quickly on this side, because am I right in saying this is now your hydraulic couplers and those types of things?
That's actually all your gaff fittings, that's for air tools.
Air tools,
Yes.
okay, right. So it's not the hydraulics, basically air tools.
That's correct, yes.
Where would this apply basically? In which industries do you mainly sell these things?
So a lot of engineering shops that use air tools. Yeah, it's...
And your, I would almost think your local garages as well.
You could.
Because they're breaking these things more than than the other guys. And just tell me quickly in terms of, okay, so in the past 23 years, you basically started off here. I'm pretty sure that when you started, it was still the one branch. Or did you have multiple branches by then already?
And at that point, I think we were five branches.
Yeah.
At that point, and the company just expanded from there.
And now you're nationwide and
Yes,
basically,
nationwide.
Okay, and then just in terms of, let's say I want to order some stuff from you guys, okay? For example, here you've got your consumables from Spaniard. How does that work then? Do you go and deliver? Because I saw just quickly there you've got a bunch of trucks there. We'll have a look just out there just now. How does that work then? Do you go and deliver to the guys, or how does that work?
Yes, we do. Deliveries. First and foremost, the customers were walking yet. I mean, they're going to pay cash, so they're buying the goods. We can walk around the side to the collection counter.
Yes. Is the collection counter on this side?
So while we introduced the collection counter when we did the new counter, it's just to speed up our service and stuff.
Yeah.
To separate sales from collections. Just to make it more efficient for the customer and just to speed up the service.
So I basically put in my order and so forth. They go and pick it. They have it ready for me here, and I can just come and pick it up.
The internal sales will also give you a picking a number.
Yeah.
So the customer can walk in, give his collection number, and then it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So just to combine the two, that yeah.
And then I see you've also got like welding machines and those types of things as well.
Welding machines, complete toolboxes, hand cleaner, all ready for the customer to pick up and go.
Awesome.
I'd like to introduce you to Mitesh. He'll take you into the stores and show you how the rest of the operation works.
Right, Mitesh, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Chippy.
I'm good. So he's been here 22 years, but as I understand, you're more or less the same, eh?
Yeah, both of us started a month apart.
Yeah, you see. So you're now part of the furniture. That's
something like that, yeah.
So okay, right. So a customer's put in an order now. Just quickly explain to me. Let's go through the back here and what happens then, and how does your system work to make sure that I get the right stuff at the right time?
So basically, customer will call in or send an email asking for the stock they require.
Yeah.
Our internal sales will quote. If we've got stock, as you can see, we've got plenty of stock.
You've got a lot of problems there, but stock isn't one
of them. No. Yeah, so then we've got 9 pickers.
Yeah.
So the pick slip will then go into the store. It will depend whether the customer's coming to collect or whether we're going to deliver. If it's delivery, it's going to go to the back of the store. If it's a collection, it's going to come to the front here.
Basically there where we went just now.
So once the internal puts the pick slip through, they get a collection number if they come into the counter. If not, it's set up for delivery.
But this would be something that you must really, as I say, you must keep your bearings, no pun intended.
Yeah. Well, our bearing store's upstairs.
But you make sure that you deliver the right stuff to the right person.
Yes.
Especially because you're working with so many small parts.
That's correct. So
how do you actually do that?
So if I can take you through our receiving process. So we have a buying process. So as you can see, we have our strategic suppliers, which we place orders with. They then deliver. It matches our purchase orders.
Yes.
And then the stock comes in. We have three gentlemen here. They check the stock coming in, that it matches our purchase orders.
Yeah.
We have 4 packers. Once the packers get the packing, once they receipt it, it then it gets a packing slip. Once the packing slip's printed, the packers will come around and they will pack it in bins and they will jot the bin down on the packing slip.
So you know exactly what type of stock is and how much and so forth.
Yeah. So we will order, for example, we'll see now 5 Thermomax machines. Those are going into our welding cage in a specific bin, for example, B3. So if the internal sees we've got stock, he tells the customer X stock, pick slip prints, picker knows he must go to that bin, pick it, put it on picked, and then they invoice it.
And basically then after it's picked, it goes out here and we've now got some...
It gets invoiced.
Yeah.
It gets checked again. It gets checked by our checkers to ensure that the right stock is going to the customer.
Okay, so it gets picked, checked, and then only it goes out.
And then the driver does a check on his vehicle as well to ensure that he's loading the right stock.
Because there's nothing worse almost than getting the whole order and having that little bolt that you were waiting for that is actually making your whole process stand at this stage.
That's unfortunately, that is life, but we try and eliminate all the problems.
And tell me a little bit, how many of these vehicles have you got then going out to customers and delivering stuff to them?
So we've got, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1.5 ton buckies. We've got a 1 tonner bucky that does our urgent collections for customers. We've also got 2 trucks, 1 5 tonner and 1 3 tonner. So
and
in total,
for your larger orders.
For the larger orders, yeah.
So, what is just interesting, okay, I mean, I'm now just looking at you've got a bunch of different things here that you offer. And I was yesterday actually speaking to one of your customers and they were like, okay, but can we, because this guy sits on a farm, he's got a factory there and doing a bunch of stuff. I mean, he doesn't get to town that often, and he's like, but can I order my toilet paper through you? And actually, he said that he can order his toilet paper through you. So he's almost doing all of his shopping.
We are an industrial supply store.
Yeah.
We'd like to be the one-stop shop so that we are convenient to our customer.
So what you're telling me is if I've got a query, I must just ask. Most probably you'll be able to help me.
Not most probably, we will help you.
Right, so that is Mitesh and oh, he jumped into the screen there as well again. Okay, so just now you know how you always get your stuff on time, making sure that quality control is there and that you don't miss that one bolt that makes your whole operation stand. And as he said, they can literally help you with anything. So also remember 6 and 7 November is the Industrial and Technology Expo in Klerksdorp. Okay, so here's a few details around that. Make sure that you don't miss it. There's going to be a lot of value that you can add to your business by doing business with BED. That's it from Farmspace. Until next time. Cheers.